Learning is a lifelong process. After spending over 6 years in academia and 4 years in the industry, even after moving to Germany and living alone, I've had to learn all kinds of things, from writing code, working in teams, to driving, cooking, and figuring stuff out on the go. And it's of course not finished. But here's the good news. Along the way, I discovered a set of key steps which can help me grasp the most important parts of a new skill or concept. And in this video, I wanted to share it with you guys. So hang tight. I think there are 8 steps that I use to learn every new skill or concept, and no matter how they are far from completely different fields. A couple of years back, these skills were in the domain of programming, but now it is YouTube, which is a combination of storytelling, lighting, video editing, SEO, and so many other things. As I told you, learning is a lifelong process. Don't think that I've graduated now and I don't have to read new things anymore. In my own opinion, avoiding learning can make life boring pretty quickly. Let's go on the list. Number 1, start. In software engineering, we have a concept called MVP, which stands for minimum viable product. You don't have to come up with the best answer, you just have to have an answer and then make that answer better over time. I just started YouTube, and yeah, I'm not great at it, but it's better than not starting at all. And I didn't want to wait until I mastered premium or took storytelling classes or did all that fancy stuff. Take what isn't yours, learn what you don't know, and do what you can't. The progress begins here. The second thing, the 2 or 3 items ahead of us are somehow related. Take notes. Consider you're a teacher of a class. I try to explain them. Use your own literature and tone. Notes are different from other things. I write down all you've learned in a notebook. Your notes, the main thing that you refer to each time, should be made just by you, because learning happens when you are writing it yourself. So don't use other people's notes as your main note. Of course, look at them and collect useful points, but you should have your own version. For each person, there is a new approach for learning something. It's a matter of point of view. Put those notes somewhere available, somewhere close to you. For example, I put my technical notes on GitHub and I put my other notes on Google Drive, so I can check them from my phone, my laptop, and they are always safe. Make your notes structured. Try to categorize them. Organize your notes by grouping related points together based on their cause and effect relationships. Use tree structures to virtually map out these connections. I'm learning NLP right now, and I'm totally beginner. And the first thing I did was searching what are the main components of an NLP project. And then I go deeper to each one of them to see their purpose and how they are doing it. Review your notes regularly and don't be afraid of reorganizing them if it's needed. Number 3, write down not just what you've learned, but your brainstorms. Thoughts which come to your mind in the middle of the day. And then take some time to put those thoughts in the right section of your notes. It can be like 1 hour a week. At the place you write them must be close to you all the time when you're stuck in the traffic or waiting at the bus station. For example, your phone is a good choice. Number 4, don't stick to just one resource. Different websites, different books, different podcasts, movies, TV shows, and people who know how to do it. For example, when I was learning English for the TOEFL exam, Better Call Saul was a good TV show. There's something about lawyers, they know how to talk, they know how to work with words. I'll look everywhere for new things. This leads us to the next item, which is connect to the community. That Discord channel, I have one to look in the description. WhatsApp group, those group of people. Go out with them, make friends. See what other people in this field ask, what are answers, what are their habits, and what are their mindsets. Number 5, do it when you're tired. Yup, you heard me right. I believe that when your brain is tired is the time it's making changes. And the same goes to our body, which reminds me of one of my favorite quotes from Muhammad Ali, which says, I only start counting when it starts hurting. I don't think you have to do it when you have the full energy. Sometimes you have to do it on a regular basis. Remember your work, your university, your maybe gym. Do you really have motivation and passion every single day? Personally, I don't. I like my job, but let's be honest, I don't feel motivated every single day. The next 3 items focus more on mindset than on practice. Have a list of solutions and tricks to be your toolbox. A list of all possible answers. See how previous problems got solved. And try to understand trade-offs. There is almost no approach which works all the time. Each approach, each way of doing something comes with benefits and drawbacks. Keep those in mind while choosing one. And if, like me, you're a software developer and want to learn a new tool, framework, concept, make sure you know about its best practices. And of course, the concept of best practice exists in other fields too. So let's wrap it up. Possible answers, trade-offs, and best practices. Number 7, sacrifice. I don't go to that party. I don't hang out with your friends every night. I try to remove some plans. I'm a fan of having fun myself, but more than twice a week, it's really not that necessary. And this portion may differ for each person. You may sometimes say, let's take a rest. Rest from what? You should always have an answer to that question. If you don't take. Number 8, be patient. Great things are not found, but built. So give yourself time. I know in each skill, we have techniques which you learn so fast, you learn them by mimicking other people. But the more important part is the philosophy. When you reach it, you create your own approaches. Things are done faster with less exhaustion and more quality. So don't be disappointed at the middle of the trip. I believe it takes at least 3 years to master a new skill. Just like in universities. If you look at how universities structure their programs, you'll see a lot of useful takeaways in how they teach different subjects. And at last but not least, use AI. Do you remember Wall-E animation? Do you remember how the captain learned about everything on Earth? Well, now is the time we can do it in the same way. Be sensitive about little words we should think that don't matter. Ask every new term and still move what you learned to your notes. These are the steps that I take every time I want to learn a new thing. From now on, if you want to learn a new skill, keep them in mind. I hope this video helped you in your learning processes. Hit the like button if you like it, subscribe to my channel, be curious, and keep learning.